Hi, I'm Tyler Williams from Flow Control Marketing, and if there's one thing I like to do, it's help plumbers get more calls. So today, I really wanted to dive into a topic called retargeting. So first, let's talk a little bit about what retargeting actually is. And a lot of you are probably familiar with it. Basically, what retargeting does is so you search mattress on Amazon.com, let's say, and then suddenly you are inundated with mattress ads left and right from Amazon. What they did is they cookied your browser and then said, we're going to send that person more ads because they're obviously interested in mattresses. And that's what retargeting is in a nutshell. It's a way of following the user around the internet on other sites that are not your own. And it's an extremely simple yet powerful tool that more plumbing companies should be using if they aren't already doing it. All right, so why is this so powerful? The biggest reason is when somebody searches you and they see that you offer something that they need, their awareness of you skyrockets, right? But you might not get the sale right then and there. In fact, it's somewhat rare that you'll get the sale immediately. So what ends up happening is they take a break, maybe especially if it's like a boiler tune, something that's not super needed like right now. They're gonna go and meander across the internet, they're gonna go make a sandwich, come back, and they're gonna forget about you pretty quickly if they've been searching a bunch of other people who are doing the same thing, right? So if they went to 5 different sites, all offering boiler tunes, and they didn't make an appointment, they're not gonna know where they left off. What retargeting allows you to do is stay on the cusp of that top of mind awareness after they've gone to your site. So one thing about awareness that's really important to realize is it goes high and then it decays over time. And what the retargeting does is it keeps it from decaying quite so fast. So you'll go up and then they'll start seeing you around the internet over time. And that keeps the top of mind awareness over who you are right at the top. So that way their recall is extremely high for your business in particular. And one of the best ways to use retargeting is to finish the conversation. So let's take that boiler tune example that I talked about earlier. So you know that this person, let's say it's me, you know that I'm interested in boiler tunes, right? You know that I've been to that page on your website. So are we gonna send them a generic like plumbing company ad that just says, hey, yeah, we're a plumbing company? No, get more granular than that. If somebody went to go look at a boiler tune page, send them boiler tune ads. And this is completely doable through retargeting. So you'll know which pages they went to, and you should have ad sets that follow them around according to their interests. That's how you not only make your top of mind, you keep it from decaying, but you're also being extremely relevant in the conversation that they're having in their own mind right now. Gee, when am I gonna get that boiler tune done? And who's gonna do it for me? Well, guess what? If you're constantly following them around on other places, even when they're not looking at it, saying like, hey, guess what? We do boiler tunes. You have an extremely good chance of them saying, yeah, you know what? It's about time. Click. And that's exactly what you want. So even though you're following them around for something that they want, they still might go searching around because a lot of people are going to be price shoppers or deal shoppers, and there's a lack of urgency, especially on something that's not like a leaky pipe where they're suddenly having to act. So one layer you can add to your ads is an incentive of some sort. So mostly what I'm talking about is going to be a discount. So say, all right, you know what? We're going to follow this person around because they didn't book an appointment. So we're going to offer them 10% off. It's a good nudge to just get them over the cliff. And you can even time that incentive. You could say boiler tunes 10% off for the month of blank, right? And then suddenly they're going to go, oh man, I should do that now. It adds urgency, and urgency is a huge component in marketing in order to get people to buy when you need them to buy. So don't just send them to a page, send them to a boiler tune page, but then also layer on an incentive for them to actually go ahead and make that appointment so they stop looking. If you give them the offer, they're gonna go like, oh man, that's a good deal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that's when they definitely schedule that call. So if you take a step back out of all of this stuff in regards to like ads and retargeting, it's no matter what you do, anything from emails to text messages to retargeting ads, it's all about just nurturing that person forward. Okay, but you got to have these steps in place, and retargeting is a big component of it. So not everybody's going to be ready to buy right when they hit your page because they're researching. They're going all over to a bunch of different companies going, okay, well, who does boiler tunes? I wonder who has the best deal. I wonder who is closest to me. I wonder when they can get me in. All that plays a factor. So, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to get them on the phone, right? So if you say, hey, guess what? We know you're interested. Here's a little breadcrumb or a little carrot in order for you to call us. That's massive. Then you've had a conversation, and nothing replaces the conversation, and the retargeting ads are a good step in getting people to call. Okay, so let's talk about the future of retargeting, because right now, strange things are afoot in ad land. Apple is releasing any day now iOS 14. And iOS 14 is going to change the landscape of data aggregation for users, especially Facebook users. You've probably seen some of the hubbub about it. What we're doing is we're watching it closely, because what I think is going to end up happening is the mechanisms and the strategies are still going to be there, but the methodology in the back end for us as marketers is going to change. But it's one of those things where me and my team, we're diving in and we're watching it, trying to make sense of exactly when and how it's going to change the way that we do the work that we do. And so that's kind of the nuts and bolts of retargeting in a nutshell, sort of. So it's something that we build into our package because it is a key component of getting marketing working for you. And the idea is that all these little systems that we implement get you more phone calls, right? That's what ultimately every plumber in the nation wants, is just more phone calls. So if this sounds interesting to you, and if you want to see how we set it up in a larger system of marketing, go ahead and give us a call, flowcontrolmarketing.com, if you want to just head straight to our website. And then, we've got retargeting on there, so you're going to start seeing us around more.